Hey, 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 hey. It's your girl Tori checking in. So, listen, let me tell y'all something. And I'm talking to you guys because you guys, I love men. My daddy's a man. My brothers, they're men. I love my brothers so much, like in the whole wide world. I really and truly love my brothers. They're everything to me. But let me tell y'all something. Some of y'all men really need to tighten up. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. I don't know who raised y'all. I don't know who y'all influences are. I have no idea. And y'all say women are some unpredictable creatures. No. You men are some unpredictable creatures. Emotionally unstable until who? Drum roll. Until that woman comes along and helps you become more stable in your emotions. Why? And I'm not talking to all men because there are a lot of great men out there. Don't get me wrong. This is not no man bashing thing or nothing like that. I'm just talking about the ones who need Jesus and his angels and his disciples and everything else. Y'all, I don't understand. I don't understand what be going on in y'all head. Like, is this like a bipolar thing? Is it like, I don't know. Like, are you all just infatuated with the thought of having like the girl of your dreams or something? And then like when you get her, it's just like, okay, the thrill is going on to the next. I don't understand because yeah, like and again, I'm not talking to all men. I'm just talking to the men that this applies to. So if it doesn't apply to you, then don't get all in your feelings, and what I'm saying, just chill out, sit to the side, and let the hit dog holler. You feel me? So one is what I noticed, and this is from like stuff I see, stuff I've experienced on my own, in previous relationships and things like that, is a lot of y'all don't even know how to communicate. I mean, a woman can give y'all the blueprint, walk you through it, hold your hand, and can give it to you in the most simplest terms, and y'all will still fail. I just don't understand. One of the easiest things to do is communicate, but y'all make it hard because, for one, you got your ego dancing all around. You have pride. You have this whole macho man, I don't have to communicate, I don't need to explain myself, I'm a man, I'm gonna be a man type thing. But okay, that's all fine and good when you in high school, or you just starting college. But when you decide to make that choice to get involved with a woman in a serious relationship and let her get her guard down and give herself to you, when you decide to get into a marriage, man, all of that goes out of the window. You cannot establish a healthy, successful relationship with that type of mind frame. One, you have to know how to communicate. If you don't know, then you need to be willing to learn how to communicate. Like I said, it's not hard. Open your mouth and talk to that person that you say you love, that you want to be with, that you want to spend the rest of your life with. That is all you have to do. And even if you might have to hear a little yeah from her, so what? You're a man. You want to be a man. Okay, well, man up and deal with it. You know, let her have her moment. If she don't like what you're saying, she has the right not to like what you're saying. Just because it's something you want to do, first of all, it doesn't mean that you're supposed to do it. That's one. Second of all, it doesn't mean that she has to like it or agree with it, because it might not align with her standards. This is something that you men need to understand. Just because it is something that you want to do, and you probably have other people in your ear saying, nah, you know, go and do that. No, because it's the blind leading the blind, the dumb leading the dumb. Ain't nobody getting smarter by listening to this bad advice that somebody's giving you about your relationship. The person you need to be talking to is the one that you're in a relationship with. Period. Unless both of you are sitting down with a counselor to help you work out whatever issues that you all are having. But going outside of your relationship to get advice from other people just because they've been together for a certain amount of time doesn't necessarily mean that they're still going to give you the best advice for your relationship, for your marriage. No. Especially when it comes to specific things in your relationship, if they're not advising you to do the right thing, then they don't need to be giving you advice at all. If they're condoning something that you're doing that is crushing your significant other, then that's not the best advice. And if you're listening to that advice, then you ain't no better than them, because all you're doing is giving yourself a pass to do something that you really want to do that is not working for your girlfriend, fiance, or your wife. No. Anything that you do, and now this goes for the man and the woman. When you put yourselves, especially in a covenant, when you put yourself in that situation to commit to somebody for a lifetime, you better darn sure you better make sure that you're ready. And you don't have to even be 100% ready, but you better be ready. At least 95% ready. Because if you're not, it's going to be trash. And I hate to say it like that, but I'm just being real. I'm being honest. Your marriage is going to be trash. Especially if you're not willing to communicate. And if it's one-sided. Now I'm back on y'all men. Because from what I be seeing, a lot of y'all be so one-sided. And you want to beat the woman, get mad. Or you want to make it seem like the woman is tripping. Or, you know what I'm saying, you just want to be right. You know. And a lot of stuff that y'all be doing be so jacked up. But you will find an excuse to justify the jacked up stuff you be doing to your significant other, and that is not cool. And y'all men be quick to say, oh man, she crazy. She did. No, she don't be crazy. She don't be crazy at all. Y'all be turning really good women into crazy women that'll pull up on you. Like my Negro, what's up? I wanted to say the N-word so bad. Oh my gosh, I'm glad I didn't. Y'all don't understand how hard it is for me to stop saying the N-word, and I'm trying, but that's the tomboy in me. That's just. But anyways, like, especially like on these shows and stuff I be watching, and you know, the dude be having like a whole family outside of his spouse. And some people say, well, you don't know, she probably wasn't doing this and doing that. Okay, so what? You communicate. Communication is a major key in any type of relationship, and any relationship, especially a marriage. If you're not capable, if you're not ready, if you're not willing, leave that woman alone, especially if you know that woman is ready. Now, both of y'all got to work on that. Hey, y'all work it out the best y'all can. But if you have a woman that is ready and she makes it very clear and plain what she expects, what she wants, what she needs from you, and you fail to deliver, you don't even try to deliver, dude, you better be surprised she don't have all your windows bust out, tires slashed, gas tank full of sugar, and making your life miserable. Especially if you have a good woman and she's doing everything she can to please you, but you want to turn around and act like this woman ain't nothing to you. Why do y'all men do that? Why? And then you turn around and tell her, yeah, I love you, I want you, I don't want you to leave. For what? What she supposed to stay for? Why do you want a woman to stay while you out doing whatever you want to do and disregarding that woman? Like, why do y'all do that? You don't want to do nothing that's going to bring joy in this woman's life, that's going to help build her, that's going to help, keep her happy, that's going to uplift her. You want to do the complete opposite. You want to do everything that's going to tear her down and just screw up her mental state and her peace. But you want her to stay. They say misery loves company. So are y'all like really miserable on the inside or something? Like, what is it? You need therapy? You need 10 hugs? Like, I don't get it. And that's one thing that, like, my God, I pray to God my baby does not grow up to have a man like that. And some women are lucky to, be with their high school sweethearts or even if it takes some time, the man that comes into their life, they love them, they adore them, they show them what being loved by a man is supposed to be like. You know what I'm saying? Like, that man honors his woman. Husband, y'all supposed to honor your women. You're supposed to love your women. Take care of your women. Don't get her out of her own space, especially if she's doing good. She's happy. She's living her life. She doing her thing. She's good. She got her peace. She got herself together, and then here you come with all your emotional and mental baggage. Don't know what to do with yourself. So you gonna come screw this lady's life up, running her, through the mud, dragging her heart through the daggone dirt. That's not cool. Like, if y'all ain't ready, leave these women alone. Leave these women alone. And another thing about a lot of y'all, you don't want to be held accountable for what you be doing. You don't want to be held accountable for what you're responsible for. If you have a family, you know what you're supposed to do? You're supposed to take care of that family. You have a wife, you know what you're supposed to do? You're supposed to put that lady before you. You're not supposed to just be hanging out whenever you want to and not communicating with her or not bringing the money home or just disregarding your wife's needs and everything else just to please your own needs and, putting your wife down if she don't necessarily have or, like just dumb stuff. Or go sexing another woman and you want to say, oh, my wife, she wasn't doing this. Okay, well, y'all work on that. Now, if your wife is just, I ain't gonna speak on that. I'm not gonna do it because I'll probably be talking out the flesh, so I don't even want to do that. But boyfriends and girlfriends, now, first of all, y'all don't really owe each other nothing but respect. Y'all have no covenant. You're trying to work towards a covenant, so you should be respecting each other and, showing yourselves worthy of committing to one another in that manner, because covenants, though, that is serious business. That is nothing to play with. A woman's heart is nothing to play with. A woman's heart is equal to a man's ego and his pride. Like, we guard our hearts, we love our hearts and our emotions and our feelings. We take that serious. Y'all can't just be coming in our lives playing with us like that. If you don't want that woman, leave her alone. Or just be honest with her about what you got going on. And a lot of y'all be with this old macho man. I ain't got to explain myself. Some of y'all married men now. Because I've seen this and I can't stand it. I don't even understand how y'all even get this thing in y'all head. Y'all got a whole wife at home, but you feel like you can't explain you don't have to explain yourself. The day you made them vows, that's the day you started committing to explaining yourself. You can't just have a bunch of unaccounted time for it and your spouse don't know what's going on and you just dust it off like when you come home everything's supposed to be cool. Who learned you that? Who raised you like that? That's not cool. It's not right. It's just not right. Like, y'all men really need to get y'all act together and stop playing around with these women's feelings and emotions and hearts. Because that's how a lot of y'all be getting cased up with these old crazy psycho women. I'm trying to tell you. And a lot of y'all better pray y'all get y'all a good woman who is stuck on Jesus. And the only thing she trying to do is please God. And she fears God more than she fears the law. Because a lot of y'all would be some dead men. A lot of y'all mamas and family members would be mourning and grieving playing with these women like that. That's a dangerous game. Y'all, I know y'all seen the thin line between love and hate. I know y'all saw that movie. That's not a joke. That's real life. I ain't even gonna lie. I used to be like that. You play with me. What? Oh, man, well, we finna get it in wherever we at. You play. Oh, you want to play with me and we out in the club? Okay. You tell me how this hand feel across your face. Okay. You tell me how you like the design on your car. And I ain't gonna flatten your tires because I want you to pull up to where I'm at. Because I got something to get off my chest. Who? Okay, you can't be playing with people like that. You can't. You know, women, we run off of emotions in our heart. A lot of times our heart getting us into so much trouble because we love. We just love. And we want the man that we commit to love us back. That's all we ask for. And if you got you a man in your life and he's telling you that to love you back the way you need to be loved is too much, child, let him be. Let him go on by his business, because I'm telling you, there is a man out there that was created specifically for you that is not going to think loving you the way you need to be loved is too much. He might think it's not enough and he might overshower you. There's going to be a man out there that is going to put you before his own needs. If you don't already have that man. And if you have that man, hold on to him. Do the best you can to keep him locked in. Don't let him go. Because from the way I see it out here, and from what I be looking at, it's rare. And if I'm wrong, from a man who fits those descriptions, then you chime in and let me know. But from what they have been putting on display, and from like the people I know, child, please. I know I have a few relatives, and I got to witness how their husbands just absolutely adore them. Like they don't have to worry about where their husband's at, what money they bringing home, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have joint accounts, but they have access to the account. You don't always have to have a joint account. Sometimes that just don't work because somebody might not be as responsible with finances. And if that's the case, you got to do what's best for y'all in the long run when it come to that. But just don't shut your spouse out because that's not cool. Remember, when you're married, you're one. Okay, there is no yours and mine. You bring it together and you talk about how y'all gonna move and y'all work on that. But man, I was just sitting back looking at how my male cousins handle their wives. Like I was just in awe. And I see how like my pastor honors his wife, and you know, I see how other people love, how other husbands love on their wives. And it's a beautiful thing when you have that. And I see how the women just respond to that. And like it's a beautiful thing when you have that in your spouse. And I'm not saying that it's, they always been like that or it was a perfect role, but they worked on it. Another thing is it takes two to build a healthy relationship. It can't all be on one party. That's not fair. It can't all be on one party. You cannot put that type of burden on one person. You just can't. Cause a woman ain't strong. I don't care what nobody say. You can argue me down. You can argue with your deadbeat daddy if you want to. But a woman is not fit to carry that type of burden, to try to carry an entire relationship by herself. Absolutely not. And if you are out there, girl, kudos to you. Me personally, I'm not. I am not built for that. It's going to have to take two. Because I didn't get in a relationship to be by myself. You get in relationships to have a companion, to have somebody that you can enjoy, to have fun with, to go through things with, so y'all can come out of it and see how you've overcome and possibly help others do the same thing. Like that's really what that should be all about. Not just to get somebody in your life and just treat them like they're your doormat. No. I don't care how much money your man has had in the past. I might have dealt with some stuff, but when enough was enough, it was enough. Regardless of what I was leaving behind. Because it's not worth it. You're losing your peace of mind. Like you're losing too much. Too much that's priceless is being lost. And that's not worth it. So, anyways, I was just thinking about stuff and thinking about like some of the people I've been around and some of the shows I've watched, and I just be like, oh my God, what is wrong with these men? And I'm being transparent, like my own personal experiences with men. Which men? None of your business. But just know I've had my own personal experience. And I'm telling you, it don't feel good at all. At all. It's not right. It's not cool. Y'all men need to tighten up. Like I say, if y'all know deep down y'all ain't ready, leave that girl alone and step aside for a real one to come through and get that lady what she need. Don't be selfish. Don't be selfish. This ain't the time to be selfish. Do that lady a favor and back up. Give her some time to either be by herself, because she can do bad by herself. Let's not forget that. Okay? Give her some time to be by herself until you get your act together. Or Make room for the one who's actually created for her and what she needs. If you can't give it, leave her alone. Y'all stop lying on these job applications saying you willing to do whatever and you have all these skills and qualities and you this, and this. But then when they hire you, okay, and they get comfortable and they're liking you, then you want to start changing. The real you come out. Stop sending these representatives for y'all. That's not cool. These women don't want that. They want to know who they dealing with up front. They don't want your representative. They want the man that they are considering making a commitment to. And don't put these women in these lifetime commitments showing them all these great things about you and making them think that, you're going to do what it takes just to turn around and not do nothing. You leaving that woman by herself to carry a covenant by herself. That doesn't make any sense. Who gets in a covenant to be alone? Who gets in a relationship to be alone? Nobody. So why would you make her feel alone when she has you? Like I said, y'all, somebody help me, understand this. I don't get it. Like, I don't understand it. I don't understand. That's crazy. But I was just sharing my thoughts on, things I've seen, things I've experienced, people in my circle, who've confided in me and I've had to talk to, and shoot, some people done had to talk me off the ledge before. It happens. We're human, But one thing about it, Miss Lady, don't let that man use you as no doormat. Don't let him just walk all over you. You have a choice. Okay? You ain't bound to that man. And I ain't speaking on no marriages because that, don't listen. No, I ain't speaking on nobody marriage. If you married, don't listen to me. You go to your pastor and let them advise you. But boyfriend, girlfriend, no. No. Don't let no mother's son use you as no doormat. If you get that mother's son and he's acting up and cutting a fool and act like he wasn't raised back, you know what you do? You send him back to his mama. And she need to start over. Send him back to his daddy. He need to start over. Make him start over. Just don't start with you. Because it ain't your job to raise them. It ain't your job to carry their emotions for them while you struggle to carry your own. Nah, no. I don't know who got people thinking that is okay. But no, that is not how that's supposed to work. People go through things, relationships go through hard times, but it shouldn't be long lasting. It should be very short term, short lived, But that's when two people come together and they decide to work it out. But don't let nobody put you in the miserable place and keep you there. You get yourself up out of there and you get yourself together. You love on yourself. You date yourself. And you wait. Put them men through the test. If you want to date, go out and date. You ain't got to sleep with them. You don't have to be a whore. You know what I'm saying? Go out and date and live your life and enjoy yourself because you only get one. So why would you spend your one life with some mother's son who ain't gonna do nothing to add to it? You should be happy before you get with this man. But if you're happy and you get with this man and you find out that you're miserable now, something in that equation is not right. You need to subtract, sweetie, and subtract him. Okay? Subtract him. Let him go. Let him ruin his own life. Because you got to take care of you. If you can't trust him with your heart, the way he can trust you with his, child, let that joker go. Because he probably need more therapy than a little bit. Let that joker go. Let him be, child. Let live. You live. Love yourself before you try to love somebody else. And if you do love yourself and you can give everything to yourself, and that person is trying to drain all of that out of you, get back to loving yourself, baby. Don't let nobody take from you all that you have to give until you have nothing left to give. Because you gotta save some for you. Anyways, this your girl Tori. It done got dark. I'm checking out.